Taro root is a beautifully humble, grounding food that carries with it centuries of tradition, comfort, and nourishment. Found in the culinary heart of many Asian, Pacific Islander, and African cultures, taro is more than just a starchy root. It's a deeply satisfying, nutrient-rich plant that offers quiet but powerful health benefits, especially when it's prepared thoughtfully. When taro is cooked and then allowed to cool, it becomes a moderate but valuable source of resistant starch. This transformation deepens its ability to support digestion, regulate bowel movements, and gently nourish the gut microbiome, the true core of our overall health. Taro root, with its mild, slightly nutty flavor and creamy texture when cooked, is incredibly versatile. It's a root that feels grounding from the first bite, warming, filling, and deeply comforting. Unlike more processed or sugary carbohydrates that give a quick spike of energy followed by a crash, taro digests slowly, giving the body a steady source of fuel. And when cooled after cooking, the starches within taro begin to change form. This process, known as retrogradation, turns some of the digestible starch into resistant starch, meaning it resists breakdown in the small intestine and instead travels intact to the large intestine. Once in the colon, resistant starch acts as a prebiotic, serving as nourishment for the beneficial bacteria that help regulate inflammation, aid in nutrient absorption, and keep digestion running smoothly. These microbes ferment the starch, producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which is especially important for gut health. Butyrate helps to strengthen the intestinal lining, reduce inflammation in the digestive tract, and support regular, healthy bowel movements. So while taro may not be the flashiest superfood, it offers something essential: true digestive ease, internal balance, and a connection to the kind of slow, steady healing that comes from real, whole food. Cooking taro is simple, and the experience can be deeply sensory and soothing. The root itself is hairy and rugged on the outside, but once peeled, reveals a firm, pale flesh that turns soft and creamy when boiled or steamed. After cooking, it can be mashed like potatoes, cubed into soups and stews, or turned into fritters, dumplings, or even desserts. To take advantage of its resistant starch content, allow the cooked taro to cool fully, either in the fridge or at room temperature. This cooling process not only enhances the starch structure but also gives taro a slightly firmer, more satisfying texture, ideal for chilled dishes or leftovers. Try tossing cooled taro cubes with a drizzle of sesame oil, chopped scallions, and a touch of soy sauce for a savory side dish. Add it to chilled grain bowls with other cooling ingredients like cucumber, avocado, or lightly pickled vegetables. Or simply enjoy it on its own with a sprinkle of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon or lime. You can also use cooled, mashed taro as a base for patties with lentils or beans, or fold it into a naturally sweet dessert with coconut milk and cinnamon. Emotionally, taro invites us to slow down. It's a root that asks for patience, both in its preparation and in its digestion. It's not fast food, it's food that supports you gradually, restoring your gut, regulating your rhythm, and calming your system from the inside out. In cultures where taro is a staple, it often appears in celebratory meals and shared gatherings, reinforcing its role not just as nourishment, but as connection, to tradition, to nature, and to one another. Bringing taro into your routine doesn't require anything fancy. Simply peel it carefully, boil or steam until tender, cool it down, and let your meals build from there. Keep some in the fridge throughout the week and add it to whatever you're eating. It will enrich your plate with fiber, resistant starch, and a calming kind of strength that you can actually feel. In a world filled with overcomplicated wellness trends and synthetic fixes, taro remains timeless. It reminds us that the path to health isn't always found in powders or pills, but in real roots, cooked with care and eaten with intention. Taro's quiet resilience, its ability to ground, soothe, and sustain, makes it more than a food. It's a gesture of self-respect, a gift to your gut, and a gentle anchor in the rhythm of daily nourishment.